Top 10 Most Beautiful Scenery to Visit in the US. 1. Grand Canyon, Arizona, the big hole in the ground that will blow your mind. Let's start with the Grand Canyon, because, well, it's grand. This geological wonder is basically the Earth showing off its six-pack. It's so massive that when you first see it, your brain might short-circuit trying to comprehend the size. You'll probably say something profound like, "Wow, that's big," then proceed to take 57 identical photos of it. Don't be the person who tries to Snapchat while standing near the edge. The only thing worse than falling into the canyon is having it live streamed. 2. Yosemite National Park, California, nature's version of a supermodel. Yosemite is so beautiful it's like the Brad Pitt of national parks. No one can argue with its good looks. Waterfalls, giant sequoias, and massive granite cliffs like El Capitan will make you feel like you've stepped into the screensaver you've been staring at while pretending to work. Don't be surprised if your jaw drops so much it becomes a permanent part of the valley floor. Pro tip: if you're planning to hike Half Dome, prepare yourself, mentally, physically, and emotionally. You'll need to train like you're about to fight Rocky in the ring. 3. Yellowstone National Park, Wyoming, Is this planet Earth? Imagine a place where geysers shoot boiling water into the air, rainbow-colored hot springs bubble ominously, and bison cross the road like they own it. That's Yellowstone. It's basically Mother Nature's chaotic art project, and it's stunning. Plus, there's always that slight chance you'll witness a supervolcano eruption, which is exciting. Don't try to take a selfie with a bison. I know they look like big, fluffy cows, but they're more like giant, angry linebackers. 4. Antelope Canyon, Arizona, the slot canyon that makes you feel like a nature influencer. If you've ever seen a photo of magical, swirling red rocks and thought, "I want to go to there," it was probably Antelope Canyon. This narrow slot canyon is Instagram's playground. Every corner is more photogenic than you'll ever be. Just be prepared to share the space with about 1,000 other people who also want to pretend they're professional photographers. If you go in the summer, the light beams shining through the canyon will make you feel like you're in a sci-fi movie. Just don't expect to be alone, this place gets crowded. 5. Glacier National Park, Montana, the place where you'll consider quitting your job to become a bear. Glacier National Park is so pristine and wild, you'll start to wonder why you ever bothered living in a city. With its turquoise lakes, rugged mountains, and, yep, glaciers, it's the kind of place that makes you want to grow a beard, even if you can't. Just don't be surprised when you realize that you're out of shape after hiking half a mile. Bring bear spray. Not because you'll necessarily see a bear, but because carrying it makes you feel like a wilderness warrior. 6. Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, Hawaii. Lava everywhere. Ever wanted to walk on a volcano? How about 2? At this park, you can see active volcanoes doing their thing, like spewing lava and making new land. It's the ultimate reminder that the Earth could destroy us all if it really wanted to, but for now, it's just giving us some killer views. Watching molten lava flow into the ocean is basically nature's version of a fireworks show. Pro tip: don't wear flip-flops while hiking on lava fields. I know you're in Hawaii and all, but this is not the time to channel your inner beach bum. 7. Great Smoky Mountains, Tennessee/North Carolina, the land of blue haze and bears. The Great Smoky Mountains get their name from the natural fog that hangs over the range, making it look like the entire place just finished an epic barbecue. It's the most visited national park in the US, mostly because it's gorgeous and partly because it's free. The endless ridges of forested mountains and misty valleys will make you want to sit on a porch with a rocking chair and contemplate life, or just take a nap. The chances of seeing a bear are high, so brush up on your bear etiquette. No, they don't want your picnic basket. 8. Zion National Park, Utah, the Sandstone Cathedral. Zion is like the Disneyland of nature, but with fewer churros and more red rock canyons. The towering cliffs, narrow slot canyons, and epic hikes, looking at you, Angel's Landing, will make you feel like a tiny, insignificant speck in the universe. And then you'll remember you have to walk all the way back to the car, and that feeling will intensify. Angel's Landing is not for the faint of heart or the sweaty of palms. If you're afraid of heights, consider another hike. Like literally any other hike. 9. Niagara Falls, New York, the place where water really likes falling. Let's get one thing straight, Niagara Falls is loud. Like your friend trying to talk over the music at a concert loud. But it's also incredibly beautiful, especially if you're into watching an absurd amount of water plummet over a cliff. You can take a boat tour right up to the falls, but prepare to get drenched. It's like nature's shower, but you're fully clothed. Pro tip, bring a poncho. No, really. Unless you want to look like you just walked through a car wash. 10. Monument Valley, Arizona/Utah, the land of giant rocks, and wait, wasn't this in a movie? Monument Valley is straight out of a western. In fact, you've probably seen it in about 100 movies without even realizing it. Its towering red rock formations rise dramatically out of the desert, making you feel like you're in an old John Wayne film, minus the cowboy hat and questionable accent. You'll spend half your time marveling at the scenery and the other half wondering how in the world those rocks got there. Take a guided tour with a Navajo guide to learn the history and culture of the area. It's way more interesting than just driving around and saying, "Whoa, look at that rock."